I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
The Inola Longhorns and the Riverfield Ravens are here for the semifinal round of the 12th season of I Want Answers. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the 12th season of Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. I'm your host, Anna Berry, and I'm happy to be back with y'all again this year. So tonight's teams, we have the Inola Longhorns and the Riverfield Ravens. These teams are competing for a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money, and that will be awarded in the championship at the end of this season. Let's start off by meeting our players from Inola. All right, we have our team captain, Silas Smith, senior. We have a junior, Kaylin Harris. And we have sophomore, Cooper Russell. And we have freshman, Tristan Bergstrom. Welcome, Inola. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Excited? Ready?
Ready to go.
Okay, let's meet our players from Riverfield. We have our team captain, Chase Hill, sophomore. We've got Jackson Baker, sophomore. We have another sophomore, Caleb Walton. And senior, Ishan Patel. Welcome, Riverfield. How are you guys doing?
Great. All right.
Feeling ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. We've all done this before. It's all about the questions, right? Or is it? Is it about the questions, or is it about
Answers.
That's what I thought. All right, let's begin our competition tonight with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, everyone, let's begin with speed. In 1610, who was first to resolve the band of light comprising the Milky Way into individual stars by means of his telescope? Riverfield.
Galileo.
Yes. It is the 8th least populous, but the 2nd most densely populated of the U.S. states. Which state by Connecticut is the smallest one? Riverfield.
Rhode Island.
Yes. The human coccyx is a remnant of what? Riverfield.
Spine.
No. Inola?
Tail?
Yes. The application of science to creating devices and programs for practical purposes. This defines what? Inola?
Technology.
Yes. Who painted the Blue Boy, among many other portraits? Riverfield?
Picasso.
No. Inola?
Van Gogh.
No, it was Thomas Gainsborough. All right, we have a math question. If 15 seconds elapsed between seeing a lightning bolt and hearing its thunder, the lightning was about how many miles away? Inola?
15.
No? Riverfield?
3.
Yes, 3 is the answer. All right, in 2006, the International Astronomical Union officially gave dwarf planet classification to Ceres, Xena, and Riverfield?
Pluto.
Yes. Australopithecus was a predecessor of which modern mammal? Riverfield?
Elephant.
No. Inola?
Kangaroo.
No, it was the man, Homo sapiens. All right, the wood formed in different seasons causes what characteristic of tree trunks? Inola?
Rings.
Yes. What word should have been used in this statement? They crowned the Olympic victors with garlics in their hair. Riverfield?
Garlands.
Yes. All right, we have a video question from GRDA.
Hi, I'm Justin with the Grand River Dam Authority. Name the device that turns physical energy into mechanical energy into electrical energy.
Inola?
Turbine.
Yes. Euripides wrote that the tongue is mightier than the blade. What is the more recent common version of this adage? Riverfield?
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Yes. In a play or novel, who is the chief opponent of the antagonist? Riverfield?
Protagonist.
Yes. In 1900, the U.S. sent troops to help put down the Boxer Rebellion and support the open door policy in what country? Riverfield?
China.
Yes. The words, when in the course of human events, are attributed, Riverfield?
Jefferson.
Yes. Gibraltar shares a maritime border with what African country? Riverfield?
Morocco.
Yes. What marine creature uses hundreds of its tube feet to pull open the shells of clams and oysters? Riverfield?
Octopus.
No? Inola?
Starfish.
Yes. What common term in sculpture refers to the construction of a figure in clay or wax? Riverfield?
Sculpting.
No. Inola?
Statue.
No, the answer is modeling. All right, we have a math question. To lift a 200-pound crate using a lever with its pivot point 1 foot from the weight and 10 feet from the other end of the lever, you would only have to push down, Riverfield?
20.
Yes. All right. To make the comparative form of adjectives ending in Y, you should replace the Y with what 3 letters? Inola?
ING.
No? Riverfield?
ER.
No, it would be IER. What Portuguese navigator discovered the strait between Tierra del Fuego, Riverfield?
Oh, Magellan.
Yes. What form of wordplay is used in this line? She was so beautiful, and the 2 sisty ugglers didn't cinderize recognella. Inola?
Alliteration.
No? Riverfield?
Anagram.
No, it's spoonerism. All right. In the 19th century, what was advocated by these newspapers? The Liberator and the Emancipator. Riverfield?
Abolition
Yes.
of slavery.
Yes. Evergreen is one of the 2 broad categories of trees that make up forests. Riverfield?
Coniferous.
No. In a temperate climate, what is the other? Inola?
Deciduous.
Yes. Great rafts of what light floating volcanic rock have occasionally, Inola?
Pumice.
Yes. What form of writing is defined as long fictional prose that is narrative? Riverfield?
Novel.
Yes. Most of the... Oh, wow. That bell means time's up. Just got into this round so much. It was so good. We're done with the speed round. Let's check the score. We've got 70 Inola, 140 Riverfield. Stay with us because round 2 is coming up next.
My name's Smith. I'm here with the Inola academic team. If I had one thing only I could use, it would be knowledge.
I'm Cooper Russell, and if there was something that only I could use, it'd be the buzzer system.
I'm Kaylin Harris, and if there's one thing only I could use, it would be music.
I'm Tristan Bergstrom, and if there's only one thing I could use, it would be a genie's lamp.
I'm stumped on that one. I'll get back to you on that one. Welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. Teams, are you ready for more questions? I'm ready for more answers because the advantage round is coming your way next.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, speed. Most of the streams in Wisconsin flow in a southwesterly direction and are tributaries of what major river? Riverfield.
Missouri?
No. Inola?
Colorado.
No, it was the Mississippi. In 1903, the Congress of which country rejected a treaty that would have given the U.S. control of the zone in which they planned to build the now Panama Canal? Riverfield.
Spain?
No. Inola?
Panama?
No, it's in Colombia. What ancient civilization introduced literary forms including epics, lyric poetry, comedy? Riverfield.
Greece?
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield, we have world history. When the French tried to establish a monarchy in Mexico under Maximilian, what major event was taking place in the United States?
A Revolutionary War?
No, it was a civil war. Vice President Nixon thought which man could be led by, but President Eisenhower thought which Cuban leader was too communist?
Castro?
Yes. During the winter of 1777 and 1778, the British Army occupied the largest city in the colonies. Name it.
Boston?
No, it was Philadelphia. Back to speed. The 2019 Trump-Kim summit meeting took place in what Southeast Asia country? Riverfield?
North Korea?
No. That was the scene of an undeclared war from 1955 to 1975. Inola?
South Korea.
No, it was Vietnam. In what country were these people kings? Khalid and Ibn Saud. Riverfield?
Saudi Arabia.
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield, we have geology. What forms on a cave floor when water containing dissolved minerals drips from a cave ceiling?
Stalagmites?
Yes. Unaltered preservation, petrifaction, replacement, and recrystallization are ways that organisms are turned into what?
Fossils?
Yes. What is a term for smaller hills lying at the base of large mountains?
Foothills?
Yes. Back to speed. Tarnishing, burning, and exploding always involve Riverfield?
Oxygen?
Yes. Oh. Advantage for Riverfield, we have geometry terms. If 2 angles in the included side of a triangle are identical to 2 angles in the included side of another triangle, the 2 triangles are what?
Similar?
No. Congruent. What term can be used about 2 regular polygons having the same number of sides?
Symmetry?
Judges? No, incorrect. What term means to divide something into 3 equal parts?
Trisect.
Yes. All right, back to speed. In 1912, the British built a city 6 miles from Delhi. Name this city that has since been the capital of India. Riverfield.
New Delhi.
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield, we have grammar time. What kind of dependent clause is at the end of this line? Always be sincere, even when you don't mean it.
Prepositional phrase.
No, it's an adverb clause. What verb voice shows the subject performing an action?
Active?
Yes. Correct this sentence. Rodney and me married.
Rodney and I.
Yes. Back to speed. In The Man Without a Country, Philip Nolan is tried for treason as an accomplice of what notorious American? Riverfield?
Benedict Arnold?
No. Inola?
John Wilkes Booth?
No, it was Aaron Burr. In what war did the U.S. General Old Blood and Guts play his most significant role? Inola?
Civil War?
No. Riverfield?
World War II.
Yes, it was World War II. Advantage for Riverfield, Middle Eastern geography. The name of what Mideast country begins with the letter O?
Oman.
Yes. Invaded by Iraq in 1990, what is the smallest country in the northern
Kuwait.
Sorry?
Kuwait.
Yes. Dubai is right in the Arabian Desert in which nation?
United Arab Emirates.
Yes. Back to speed. In which state of matter are atoms or molecules arranged in definite fixed patterns? Inola.
Solid?
Yes. Advantage for Inola, we have old stories. What was devised by King Arthur to preempt rivalry among members of his entourage when sitting to meat?
Round table.
Yes. It was heartbreaking. Old Buck's heart was unbreakable is a quote from which Jack London story?
Call of the Wild.
Yes. While the theme of a parable is its teaching, what is the theme of the old fable called?
Lesson.
No, it's a moral. Back to speed. What device associated with mechanical clocks was central to a short story by Edgar Allan Poe about a prisoner? Riverfield.
Pendulum.
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield, we have biology. Exaggerations about what South American fish claim these toothy little critters can strip all of the flesh from an unsuspecting cow in minutes.
Piranha.
Yes. What wood often used to build model airplanes is a hardwood that is softer than most softwoods?
Pine.
No, it's balsa. When a beetle flies, its hind wings provide thrust, while its fore wings provide what else?
Lift.
Yes. Back to speed. The Bay Area Rock Festival and the Long Beach Blues Festival are held annually in which state? Riverfield.
California.
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield, 4-letter place names. U.S. river that marks the southern extent of the Ice Age glaciers.
Erie.
No, it's Ohio. Capital of the Ukraine.
Kiev.
Yes. Country wedged between Benin, Ghana, and Upper Volta.
Togo.
Yes. All right. That is all the time we have for the advantage round. The score now stands at 100 Inola, 350 Riverfield. Stay with us. We have one more round coming up.
My name is Chase Hill, and these are the Riverfield Ravens. And if I had an unlimited supply of one item that only I could use, it would be shrimp, because you can boil it, saute it, and it's the fruit of the sea.
I'm Jackson Baker, and if I had one item that I had an unlimited amount of, it'd be insulin, because I have diabetes.
My name is Caleb Walton, and my one item would be academic ball buzzers, so that I'd always win.
My name is Ishan, and my item would be Starburst, because they taste so good.
Unlimited supply of friends. That's what I'd have. All right, welcome back to I Want Answers presented by GRDA. We're down to the final round of our competition tonight. It's the whirlwind round, and it's coming right up.
Next up, it's the whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, Inola, your team is trailing right now, so you get to pick one of these 3 categories. We have C's, Latin, or flags.
We'll take flags.
Flags. For yourself? Okay. Answer these questions about flags. What is the most common bird on world flags?
Eagle.
Yes. An eagle eating a snake is shown on the flag of what Latin American country?
Colombia.
No. The flags of Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, and Iceland all have what symbol in common?
A cross.
Yes. The flags of Maldives, Malaysia, Pakistan, Turkey, and Tunisia have what symbol in common?
Crescent moon.
Yes. What country's flag has a red circle on a white background?
Japan.
Yes. The flag of Italy consists of 3 vertical stripes of what colors?
Green, white, and red.
Yes. What are the colors of the Canadian flag?
Red and white.
Yes. What color was the hammer and sickle on the Soviet flag?
Yellow.
Yes. What two colors make up both the flag and the insignia of the nation of Israel?
Blue and white.
Yes. The flag of what African nation is red, white, and blue with a single star, 6 red stripes, and 5 white stripes?
Uganda.
No, it was Liberia. All right, good job. Okay. Now, Riverfield, you have an option between C's, Latin, or how many?
How many would be okay, right? We'll try how many.
How many? Okay. No calculation needed. Just tell us how many of each. How many players on a lacrosse team?
11.
No. How many white stripes on an American flag?
6.
Yes. How many squares on a chessboard?
64.
Yes. How many lines in a sonnet?
14.
Yes. How many bones in the human skeleton?
208.
No. How many players on a soccer team?
15.
No. How many letters in the Greek alphabet?
27.
No. How many feet in a mile?
5,280.
Yes. How many victories credited to the Red Baron?
19.
No. How many books in the New Testament?
27.
Yes. Oh, man. Okay, great job. As we finish our last round, let's take a look at the score. We've got 180 Inola, 400 Riverfield, but we've got some more speed questions to finish up this round. Okay. What is the meaning of the Latin root word in sidereal used in astronomy? Inola?
Star.
Yes. What common North American mammal has evolved a dramatic and particularly effective chemical defense against predators? Inola?
Skunk.
Yes. An alternate is the creation of two words from one by assembling alternate letters. Name either of the two words in troop. Inola?
Team.
No. Riverfield?
Top.
Yes. Guernsey and Angus are breeds of what kind of domesticated? Inola?
Cow.
Yes. On what continent are the regions of Gran Chaco, the Kronos Archipelago, and the Gulf of Guayaquil and Cerro Aconcagua? Riverfield?
South America.
Yes. Only about 3/100 of the atmosphere is composed of what gas essential to plant growth? Riverfield?
Oxygen.
No. Inola?
Carbon dioxide.
Yes. Bolls are the seed-bearing capsules of what plant? Riverfield?
Poppies.
No. Inola?
Pitcher plants?
No, it's cotton. This anaerobic bacteria lives in soil and rust. Thus, puncture wounds outside can cause it. However, vaccines, Inola?
Tetanus?
Yes. If you arrange the additive primary colors alphabetically, which is last? Inola?
Yellow?
Yes. Which U.S. national park in Colorado has the Cliff Palace petroglyphs and Riverfield?
Mesa Verde.
Yes. What story by Dr. Seuss is about a pachyderm that takes on the responsibility?
Horton Hears a Who?
Yes. Of the 3 main classifications of bone fractures, which carries with it the highest risk of infection? Inola?
Compound.
Yes. Koalas live in eastern Australia in forests of what kinds of trees? Inola?
Eucalyptus?
Yes. What cave system in Kentucky is not only the largest in the U.S.? Riverfield?
Mammoth Cave.
Yes. What tense is used in this line? Will you love me tomorrow? Riverfield?
Future.
Yes. What field of biology concentrates on living animals and plants? Inola?
Biology.
No. Riverfield?
Ecology.
Yes. Name the northernmost NATO country in the Americas. Inola?
Canada.
Yes. The primary nutritional elements for green plants include phosphorus, potassium, and what elemental gas? Inola?
Nitrogen.
Yes. South Pass was a crossing of the Continental Divide that gave pioneers their easiest access to the Pacific Northwest in the region that became what state? Inola?
Oregon?
No. Riverfield?
Washington?
No, it was Wyoming. Leptoceratops gracilis and Zuniceratops christophori are both what kind of animals? Riverfield.
Dinosaur.
Yes. What is the term for the size and style of a typeface? Inola.
Font.
Yes. Your boss has asked you to determine the purity of gold in a statue without harming it in any way. Name the ancient Greek who could help out in this situation. Inola.
Archimedes.
Yes. All right. Woo! That bell concludes tonight's thrilling competition. The final score stands at 310 Inola, 470 Riverfield. So that means Riverfield is our winner tonight. Great job. Well done, both teams. So we see that Riverfield will advance and they'll be playing in our championship next week. Thank you, teams, for playing, and thank you, audience, for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. Follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram. You can always catch up on past episodes anytime at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.